up, folks.
I don't know who you are, Stalker, but you best run.
Who's there? I could find some stuff for you, if you've got coupons to spare. Yeah, get out already.
I wish I had a decent guide to take you to Pripyat. Maybe then I'd risk the trip.
First time here, huh? Don't be shy, Luna. We won't bite. Visit the Sultan's
Very
Wharf.
nice.
You'll see there's no better
ain't
place
taking
in
you
all
there.
of Saturn.
No,
If you're looking for a job, got artifacts to sell, or just need a drink for the road, you've come to the right place. I know all about how this place works, and I can tell you how to make it work in your favor. Rule number 1, no trashing my ship. I'm not gonna like it. Name's Sonia, by the way. Sonia Kalina.
To take him to Pripyat. Maybe then I'd risk the trip.
I'm looking for work. Got any?
We've always got work for a capable guy. Our boss, the Sultan, has something coming up. Go see him. Tell him Kalina sent you. If you do a good job, we'll pay you well.
Well, look what the cat dragged in. We've got guests in our swamp. I'm sorry, I mean their swamp. It belongs to those paragons of clean living, of course. What can I do for you?
Why the long faces? Let me cheer you guys up. What does a stalker say after seeing something that blows his mind?
I'm looking for a guide to Clear Sky. Can you help me? Wanna hear a story? Nah, don't answer. I'm gonna tell you anyways. I've just had about enough for a little tale. I used to be a guide, it's true. I figured I was leading people around the zone. Turns out I was lying through my teeth to myself. I thought I knew it all. I thought I could take anyone, anywhere. What kind of mistakes does a stalker make, huh? You can mess up your detector, you lose your loot. With guides, it's a different story. Especially when the zone wants to put them in their place. You dig? I need a guide, not a gig as a therapist. Get to the point. You're a mean one, Mr. Skif. But at least you're honest. Guess that's better than the other way around. I'm not taking you anywhere. You need Nimble. He's a little on the cookie side, but he always gets out of trouble alive. You'll know him by the snow gas mask on his shoulder. Don't ask him about it. The last time I saw him was with Trevor. The Sultan hired the hunter to kill mutants in the swamps. So Trevor pestered every guy to take him straight up the swamp's ass. I just sent you the coordinates of that ass. Watch yourself.
Think you could tame a mutant?
I've heard stories of a Stalker who walks around with a pseudo dog. Well, I've never met him myself.
Remember this, I'm the Sultan, and this ship is mine. If you play by my rules, you'll have a good life here. But step out of line, and you can kiss that good life goodbye. Don't bother me with crap, and don't start shit with Kalina or my men, unless you want a bullet in your knee.
A week later, he goes to his boss to complain. That's it, I can't work like this. Those mutants gobble up whatever they...
Alina says you need help with something.
You want to work for me, huh? Well, Sofia Alexeyevna's right. I just happen to have a job that's perfect for you.
You must have...
Why hire Stalker, boss? You got plenty of decent guys starving for work right here.
Below my office.
If your buddies are starving, Knuckle, tell them they can starve to death for all I care. They need to make themselves useful, and so do you. Go make me some tea while I talk shop with this loner. You like it here on the Sultansk, Stalker? I've been living in the swamps for a long time now. Had my fair share of chumps to shake down and assholes to kill. Life's been good to me so far. Even if you're the kingpin of garbage, the zone can still fuck your shit right up. And Emission hit my stash a little while back. The place is crawling with anomalies and mutants now. The zone's a bitch, eh?
She surely is.
I like the cut of your jib, Stalker. So let me get to the point. There was an important briefcase in that stash, and I want it back.
Why don't you send your own men to get the briefcase?
It's not in their wheelhouse. Shaking down chumps, that's their job. Mutants and anomalies, those are for stalkers.
What's so important about the briefcase?
Ignorance is bliss, Stalker. The less you know, the longer you live.
All right. I'll bring you your briefcase.
Very well. The job's easy enough, just a couple of mutants and some anomalies. And the pay's more than generous. Here are the coordinates.
Listen up, folks. An emission's about to kick in. Get to your hidey holes, and fast. folks. Just hang tight. There's an emission out there. That's it, folks. We're in the clear. The emission's over.
Hey, trying to ruin my hunt, are you?
I hear you used to work with Nimble. I'm looking for him.
Yeah, I did. He wasn't much help, though. I sent him to a Snork Cave. All he had to do was hit a button, but I haven't heard any explosions yet. The bastard sure was glad to get his pay up front. Now I remember why they called him Nimble.
Can you give me the coordinates to the cave? I'll try looking for him.
What's the point? He's already drinking away the Sultan's advance somewhere. Sure, you can have it. Quiet! Did you hear that?
What?
The creature's here! Come on, grab your biggest gun. This is gonna be one hell of a hunt.
Now what was that?
I heard you coming from a mile away. I thought about giving up hunting, but when the Sultan asked me to shoot some mutants, I jumped at the chance. Not for the coupons, for the sake of the hunt itself. Shotgun in hand like I used to. No, Stalker. I lived as a hunter, and I'll die as a hunter. Get a move on.
don't know who you are, Stalker, but you best run.
Clear. Skybase.
You good now, bro? That's what I thought. 2 close calls in a minute. Not cool. Fucking Snorks, man. You were asking about clear sky. What do you want to know?
The night back at the old bridge, you stole my scanner and gave me a hell of a headache.
That's horseshit, man. I ain't been back at the old bridge in a long time. Shit. I'm just a guide. I was only showing the way, alright?
Yeah? Come on, I'll lift you.
It was a run-of-the-mill job where the customer's kind of shady, all obsessed with a monolith and shit. But I'm not in the business of killing stalkers.
But you are in the business with Faust.
He ain't that bad. Maybe a couple of screws loose, but here in the zone, don't exactly make him unique. Although, the whole blind thing, I think it's a crock of shit.
That's a pretty stupid take. Any others?
Oh, yeah. Lots. You, patch me up and I'll share everything.
Stop pretending and get up.
Sure. Ask away. I'll tell you whatever you want, then I'm out of here. I'm fucking done. Finita la comedia. Fucking swamps, man. I gotta deal with some bullshit every single time.
What is clear sky anyway?
It used to be a faction. They broke up a long time ago. I used to help them out here and there, fetching stuff, running errands. They paid and fed me well, so I never asked them what they were after. Now, Faust has taken over what's left of their base. He even somehow got around Kalincha's defenses. His men still need a guide, but he's walking around like he owns the place. Don't look at me like that. I don't get it either.
Why did you decide to work with Faust?
Because he paid me an artifact. Some military-grade weapons, too. Ward shit. I even got a Gauss rifle. Sold it in the blink of an eye, although I should have auctioned it off. I don't know how he got to clear sky, or why I had to guide his men there and back. That's none of my business. Curiosity killed the cat, you know.
How do I get to clear sky?
I saved your life once, and now I just might save it again. Don't go there. Steer clear of that place.
I should have shot you after all.
Fine. If you want to die, be my guest. Here's a map. Professor Kalinchap set up some defenses when he left Clear Sky. You can't get through without this map. There are beacons on the map. You have to calibrate 4 of them to your signal. Then, you can get through the ruins in the swamps and into Clear Sky. Any other questions?
Who is this Kalincha guy?
A scientist. Very smart guy. He was a Clear Sky too. He knew things were going south. He's the one who gave me the map and told me all about the beacons. Then he took off without even saying goodbye. I guess he just couldn't stick around that base anymore. Not after everything that went down. I get it. Whatever Faust is doing there, at Clear Sky, it's like robbing a grave. A mass grave.
So what happened at the Clear Sky base?
We went to the center of the zone to stop Strilok. And I was the only one who made it back. You ever go back home just to find the place deserted and destroyed?
Yes.
Then you know there are some things you just can't fix.
How do those beacons work?
Professor Kalensham mentioned something about them affecting the controlled anomalous psi field there on the Clear Sky base. But I never got into that stuff, even though I used to hang out with those Clear Sky scientists. If it works, good. If it doesn't, screw it. The point is, you can't get to Clear Sky without the map, and you have to recalibrate the beacons. Otherwise, you'll wander around the ruins until the cows come home. Unless you're Faust. Screw 'em.
All right, you're free to go.
I wouldn't go anywhere near that place if I were you. But I get the feeling you ain't gonna listen. I met a guy once who was as stubborn as you. He had a big-ass scar across his whole face, and crazy eyes, just like yours. How does the Zonian find guys like you? I ain't gonna wish you luck. You don't need it. So I hope we never meet again.